process used to collect and analyze information to improve our understanding of a certain topic. Qualitative research. Qualitative research emphasizes on process analysis, from inductive thinking process related to the dynamic of relationship between observed phenomena and always using scientific logic. Qualitative research is meaningless without using support from quantitative research data, but more emphasis on the depth of formal thinking of research in answering the problems encountered. Why research is important? First, research adds knowledge. Second, research improves practice. Third, research informs the policy of a debate. The purpose of qualitative research. First, to develop a concept of sensitivity to the problem at hand. Second, explain the reality relating to the theoretical source from below. Third, to develop an understanding of one or more of the phenomena encountered. The necessary data and information concerning the question of what, why, and how to disclose the process is not the result of an activity. What is done, why, and how to do it requires the exposure of a process about phenomena that cannot be done with its frequency measures only.
Sampling, the qualitative study, is a research method used to express problems in both life. For example, governmental, private, community, youth organization about women, sport, art, and culture. So, it can be foolish to be implemented for the sake of common prosperity. Purposive sampling is non-point sampling. Purposive sampling is the source of information based on a particular purpose or consideration first, so it can be interpreted as purpose, usefulness. Example, researchers want to know about the characteristics of potential and creative figures we connect with motivation. Snowball sampling can be interpreted as a ball or a block of snow rolling from the tip of the iceberg that is increasingly faster and multiplied. So, interpreted the sampling as selecting the source of information from a little later the greater the number of sources of information until it can finally be known as something that is one to be known in context. Example, usually use interview X1 individual, then X2 second individual, then the third individual. Research instrument. Instruments fall into two categories: researchers completed and subject completed. Distinguished by those instruments that researchers administer versus those that completed by participants. Researchers choose which type of instruments or instruments to use based on the research question.
Data collection and analysis technique, divided into three parts, namely: first, interview, factors that influence the interview, sense of security, feel confident, high motivation, ability and skill of interview research person, understand and accept and record interview result, research, ability to express an opinion, ability to understand, capture questions and process answer. Material question, avoid being overly sensitive to questions. For example, nation, ethnic, and religion. Interview situation. For example, not at meal time. Type of interview divided by 3. Plan and structure. All material or detailed systematic pattern of question have a certain pattern using the standard format. For example, make the question like this one. Smoking marijuana on Saturday week. The chosen are always, often, seldom. Free interview. Not bound or regulated by a guide or by a standard format. General rules of the interview. Appearance and attitude. Model question to be conveyed understood the language by the both parties. Follow the exact question in question. Record the answer to the question correctly. Preparation of interview guidelines. Interview procedure. Second, observation. Observation is divided into two techniques. Analyze technique. Analyze while we are at the field, outside the room, or somewhere that you need to observe. The last one is document. The document is a special note, summary, copyright someone. The document could be the text, artifact, picture, draw, the other, life history, biography, story, culture, material, art, and others.
Generally, narratives are understood as stories and include a temporal ordering of events and of those events is rendered, or of to signify the experience of person culturally coherent, possible manner. Narration is a threshold activity in that it a link among elements of the past, present, and future at a liminal place and fleeting moment in the time. Narrative approaches in qualitative research, like telling stories. This focuses on people's life or stories either about themselves or a set of events. First, individual and group narrative of life stories or particularly life episode storyline or employment and signification or conflicts with other storyline. Second, the relationship between individual stories and the available cultural stock of stories. Third, the function that certain life episodes surface in individuals' employment of their lives. Descriptive narrative research can also reveal how respondents their situation. Explanation. In explanatory narrative research, the research seeks to render an accounting via narrative of why something happened.
Case study is method involves systematically gathering enough information about particular person, social setting, event, or group to permit the research effectively understand how it operates. Case study is an exploration of a banded system. This banded system is banded by time and place, and it is the case being studied, a program, an event, an activity, or individuals. Case study may focus on individual, a group, or an entire community and may utilize a number of data, technologies such as life histories, documents, oral histories, in-depth interview, and participant observation. A qualitative case study as an intensive holistic description and analysis of a single instance, phenomenon, or social unit. A case study, an investigation of a phenomenon that occurs within a specific context. For case study in this video, I would like to give the general example. 1. Find out the problems. We could use 4W1H, that is, what, why, when, where, and how. Example. Why is it hard to learn English? Is it because of the teacher's personality or the method of teaching that not efficient? What is personality, learning style, and hypnotherapy? Is there any solution? Can it be done through hypno-teaching? 2. Make a title based on the problems. Example. A perception of learning English easily through hypno-teaching. According to that title, so the sport theories could be like this one. The theory about our brain, the theory about what is personality, the theory about habit, the theory about classroom management and learning style, the theory about what is hypnotherapy into hypno-teaching. That is the number 3. And then the number 4 is decided the type of research. We could use solo case or multiply or collective or in groups. Example, group of elementary students from ABC school. 5. Make the collective data. It can be an interview or observation or document. 6. Make data and an evaluation. Example, the data for student you could ask like this one. The age, hobby, time for classes, habit when learning, types of personality of the student, and others. Example, the data for teachers. You could ask like this one. The age, habits when teaching, time for classes, time for teaching, method of teaching, personality of the teachers. 7. Make a report of the research. And the last one is number 8. Make an explanation of the research through a narrative with the conclusion. And the last one, I will say thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy with your qualitative research. Thank you.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn.